Have you ever heard the saying that history is written by the victors? Well, in the sprawling, brutal universe of the autobahn, would you believe me if I told you that the entire fate of automotive culture, the lives of millions of drivers, and the very idea of what a car could be, were all decided by a handful of German engineers who simply refused to compromise? What? Seriously, let's journey back. No, not to some dusty tower in Dorne. We're talking Stuttgart, Munich, Ingolstadt, those quiet towns where legends weren't born, they were engineered. And today we're cracking open the vault to the 10 most legendary German cars ever to turn a wheel. These aren't just machines. They're the moments when someone said, "What if we could do it better?" And the world answered, "Yes, please." And before we get started, because I know someone's gonna ask, yes, the Beetle is on this list, but it's not number one. I know. Just trust me. Let's get into it. Number 10, Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR. Okay, picture this. It's 1997. The FIA GT Championship is heating up. Mercedes needs a race car fast, but there are rules. Stupid, beautiful rules. So they do the only logical thing. They build a Le Mans prototype, slap some headlights on it, and sell 28 to the public. That's it. That's the CLK GTR. Carbon fiber clamshell, 6.9-liter V12, 604 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds. Top speed, 214 miles per hour. Those numbers still humiliate supercars today. And the racing pedigree, 8 wins out of 12 races. In its debut season, Mercedes didn't just build a car, they built a loophole on wheels. Number 9, BMW M1. Now this one almost never happened. Late 70s. BMW wants a supercar. They team up with Lamborghini. Lamborghini goes bankrupt. Classic. So what do? They farm out production to Idle Design, ship engines from Munich, and assemble the whole thing in a former tractor plant. The result? A wedge-shaped spaceship with a 3.5-liter straight-six behind the driver. 273 horsepower. Exhaust note like ripping silk. Only 453 were built. It didn't sell, but it birthed BMW's entire M division. Every M2, M3, M4, M5, they owe their existence to this flawed, gorgeous experiment. Number 8, BMW 3.0 CSL Batmobile. Imagine a humble 70s coupe. Now give it a wing so tall you could serve drinks on it. Chin spoilers that look like they decapitate curbs. That's the 3.0 CSL, the Batmobile. And that bodywork? Not for show. It was for winning. 6 straight European touring car championships, lightweight aluminum panels, 180 horsepower inline 6. Only 1,265 homologation specials built, hand-finished at BMW's Racing Skunk Works. Today, clean examples trade for the price of a small house in the Alps. But still, before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you like this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 99% of you watch the videos without subscribing. Imagine what we could accomplish if everyone subscribed. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, is it done? Great, thank you so much. Number 7, Audi Quattro and Sport Quattro. In 1980, all-wheel drive was for tractors. Then Audi bolted a turbocharged 5-cylinder to a permanent AWD system and said, "Hold my beer." They promptly won the World Rally Championship in 1982 and 1984. The short wheelbase Sport Quattro, built only 214 for homologation, had a hand-built 2.1-liter motor pushing 444 horsepower in race trim, 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds on gravel. The Quattro's legacy is so strong that Audi still slaps the badge on everything from hot hatches to electric SUVs. It's the reason your modern crossover has AWD as an option. Number 6, Porsche 959. 1986, the 959 arrives looking like a 911 with a PhD in aerospace engineering. Twin-turbo flat-six, variable all-wheel drive with torque vectoring, sequential turbocharging so advanced that engineers needed a supercomputer to program it. The result, 444 horsepower, 197 miles per hour, 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. Numbers that humbled Ferraris at the time. The 959 won the Paris-Dakar Rally outright, then taught the world that technology could beat brute horsepower. Its DNA lives on in every modern 911 turbo, GTR, and hypercar that relies on microprocessors as much as horsepower. Quick pause. If you're enjoying the countdown so far, hit like and subscribe. Because the top 5, that's where things get seriously emotional. Number 5, BMW M3 E30 ERM. The original M3, the box-flared sedan that conquered everything from DTM touring cars to your neighbor's heart. Built from 1986 to 1992, BMW needed 2,000 homologation specials. They sold 17,000. The S14 four-cylinder screamed to 7,300 revolutions per minute, 197 horsepower and a chassis lighter than a modern Mini. Won the DTM championship in 1987 and 1989. The E30 M3 is the reason M still means something. Number 4, Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing. Pure sculpture, 1954. Those doors, not a gimmick. They were a structural necessity because the space frame had no room for conventional openings. Under the long hood, a 3.0-liter, fuel-injected, straight-six, 215 horsepower, fastest production car in the world. Only 1,400 coupes and 1,858 roadsters built. Jay Leno calls it the most beautiful car ever made. Haggerty values a concours quality Gullwing at $1.7 million. That's $1,214 per pound of steel, worth every penny, and then some. Number 3, Porsche 911. The shape that's barely changed since 1963 and yet keeps reinventing itself. Rear engine, flat 6, round headlights, those are constants. Everything else, optional. From the original 2.0-liter, 130-horsepower coupe to today's 640-horsepower Turbo S, the 911 has stayed relevant for 6 decades. It's won Le Mans, Targa Florio, Daytona, and your local Cars and Coffee. The 911 isn't just a sports car. It's the sports car against which all others are measured. And the best part? You can still buy one that'll start every morning and take your kids to school before lapping the Nürburgring in under 7 minutes. Number 2, Volkswagen Beetle. Runner-up is the Volkswagen Beetle, the car that put Europe and later the world on wheels. Ferdinand Porsche designed it under Hitler's orders as the people's car, but the Beetle transcended its dark origins to become a symbol of peace and freedom. Air-cooled, rear engine, simple as a hammer. Built in 14 countries over 65 years. In Mexico, it was a taxi. In California, a surf wagon. In the 70s, it outsold the Ford Model T to become the best-selling car ever. Over 21 million Beetles were produced. The last one rolled off the line in Puebla on July 30th, 2003. The Beetle proves that longevity beats horsepower every time. Number 1, Mercedes-Benz S-Class, W116. And at number 1, the car that redefined luxury itself, the 1972 Mercedes-Benz S-Class W116. Yes, a sedan beats the Beetle. Why? Because the W116 introduced crumple zones, anti-lock brakes, and a padded dashboard to the masses. Before the S-Class, safety was for race cars and Volvo wagons. After the W116, every car had to protect its occupants or look barbaric. It also debuted self-leveling hydropneumatic suspension and double-pane side glass, features we take for granted today. In the oil crisis years, the 300 SD turbo diesel returned 30 miles per gallon on the highway while coddling 5 passengers in leather-lined silence. The W116 didn't just move people, it moved civilization forward. From the rally stages of the Quattro to the autobahn cruising in the W116, these 10 German legends didn't just change the game, they rewrote the rules. Each one represents a moment when engineers said, "What if we could do it better?" And the world answered, "Yes, please." So tell me, which German legend is your favorite? Drop the model, the year, and why it matters to you in the comments below. And if you want more stories that put steel on the road and goosebumps on your arms, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss the next countdown.